Good morning, you guys, and welcome to the fifth and second to last Sunwait this year. So it won't be long today, but we're gonna light the candles together. And to be honest, I don't remember what I said last week that we were gonna talk about this week. So I'm gonna have to talk about that next week on the last Sunwait. We have what we call in Sweden a bit of a sick house. I'm okay, but my boyfriend is really down with the flu. So, well, I'm also home with some symptoms, but not as many as he is. So, yeah, I'm gonna move some stuff around so that I can light the candles. And this is how I'm gonna have it today. So, yeah. Oh, thinking I'm gonna have to do like this. You're gonna have to see one of the legs of my gorilla that the phone is on. Well, that wasn't no good. We'll have to change. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it today. So let me find the right candle. This is Urus. So we got Urus, Urtus, As, Reid, Ken. So we're gonna light those 5 candles today. Urus, Surisas, Ansus, Reido, Kenas. I'm sure you hear the the sound in the background. I'm sorry for coughing. Okay. So this is the new day. And that is the last one for next week. And this is just the middle of my circle. Okay. So as you can see, the candles light up the room and my face a little bit more. So, so last time I talked about journeying with the rooms a little bit, or the dangers of not knowing how to. And before that, I talked about bind runes. So, yesterday was a new moon. For me, the new moon, the energies are new moon energies for 3 days. So yesterday I draw some runes for myself called Norns, which is the drawing or the spread of the runes. So of the Norns, oh my lord. And the spread of the Norns. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Norns. So the Norns in the Swedish or Nordic tradition is the goddesses of fate, you can say. Ödesgudinnorna, the goddesses of fate. And they are They are not to be confused with like maiden mother crone in whatever tradition that is, but the Norns are Urd, who is the goddess of the past, of what has been. And together with her, we can travel back in time. We can do some past life regression therapy. We can cut cords that no longer serves us, leave baggage behind. And in the drawing of the Norns, she tells us the lessons that we've been through in the last month, or the last 3 months, or whatever period we choose. I do this every new moon, and I've chosen the past month, the past new moon cycle, or moon cycle. So not from the first to the last of a month, but rather, so this time it was like from the 12th or something of November until the 12th of December. Maybe it was like the 14th of November, something like that. And then we have the goddess of the present, which is Verdandi. And she is the goddess of the present. She is the goddess of what is. She often teaches me how to be in the present, to be present, to mindfulness, and to cherish what we have, and to be grateful for what we have. And when in the new moon drawing, she tells us what is right now, between what has been and what is coming, what is right now. And she might be able to tell us what to focus on right now. So, and she tells us what's going on right now. And the last Norn is Skuld, the Norn of the future. So she helps us to weave the web of the future, to choose the path we want to walk on. And she can guide us and help us in the dream time and in the web to accomplish whatever we want to accomplish. And she helps us to draw the future nearer to us. So she can light up the opportunities and tell us what will happen if we choose this or this or this path. And then it's up to us to choose that. And in the drawing of the Norns, I only draw one rune for each Norn. And sometimes I have questions, so I keep on drawing runes, but basically 3 runes. And in this spread, Skuld tells us how life will be if we continue on our present path. So they're all connected to each other. So the lessons of what has been, or what we have let go of, or anything with the past that Ulrich is telling us has to do with where we are in the present. And if we continue on this path, school will tell us what happens and where we will go. So if someone comes to me and says, should I do this? Then the runes don't like yes and no questions, because in the Nordic tradition, free will is very important. So then what I do is I draw runes for the different possibilities. So, okay, you want to say yes to this opportunity. What happens if you do? Short term, long term. What happens if you don't? Short term, long term. And if it's more appealing to not choose the path that you've been thinking about, then I can ask for other opportunities that might arise in the near future. And during this kind of spread, I usually ask about 3 months ahead, because that's when things are carved in stone, more or less. And after that, it depends on whichever path of life you choose. So I really like working with the Norns. I really like working with past life regressions. I really like being in the present and learning from Verdandi. And I also really like working with Skuld and weaving the web. And this time of year, I am very much in the energies of Verdandi, but I've also started to dip my toe in the energies of Skuld because I'm starting to plan next year. So today is the 14th of December, 2023, and on the winter solstice, that's 1 week away approximately, I will plant my first seeds of next year and then let them hibernate for a couple of months and or 3 months until they call on me to give them nourishment, and they're like, hey, I'm here, you need to look into this, or until the spring equinox where I take out the seeds that I have written down. So when I take a look at what I've written down and what I've contemplated during the last months and what has been hibernating, and I look at what do I really want to give my attention, my resources, my commitment for this year, and what was maybe just dreams that might have to be put on hold for now, or what was dreams that has already come true. I just wasn't seeing it in the moment because sometimes we're so caught up in the moment that we don't fully understand and see what has really transpired for us to get here. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today. And yeah, I wish you a lovely week, and I will see you next Thursday for the last Sunwait, and we will welcome the sun together, even though the last Sunwait is just on the brink of winter solstice. So I wish you a really lovely week. Walk in beauty and shingling.